We're Sim and Karthik, an Indian wildlife couple traveling from Canada to Patagonia. We've just made it to Mexico, only to realize we've made a big mistake and might need to go back all the way to the border.
Welcome to what we thought would be a typical Sunday vlog. Finally, I got a Cafe del Dia. उसका मतलब होता है Cafe of the Day. Sim got a chai latte. Mexico के आने के बाद भी chai latte पी रही है. I got a Cinnabon too, and Sim got a chocolate chip cookie. कल कुछ खाया नहीं भाई हमने. Cheers to a Sunday, baby. She promised me Sunday pancakes, but that's not happening, I think.
It is happening.
Nothing hits like the first sip of coffee.
Like
Every single day. So guys, breakfast is done. We actually got told not to film in this premises, so film नहीं कर सकते तो फायदा क्या है यहाँ पे रहने का, right? I'm joking, but the breakfast is pretty good. The coffee was actually one of the best I've had so far here. Now we are going to the airport. As I was mentioning yesterday, we're still trying to figure out how to get the tourist card.
अरे पहले ये तो बताओ हम क्यों भटक रहे हैं FMM लेने के लिए?
So basically we're in La Paz right now, and La Paz से हमें जाना है mainland Mexico. Mainland Mexico जाने के लिए एक फेरी लेना पड़ता है, और वो फेरी में घुसने के लिए you need a very important document. उसका नाम है TIP. TIP is basically a temporary import permit paper, जिसके बिना हम अपनी गाड़ी को मेनलैंड तो लेके नहीं जा सकते. एंड टू गेट दैट परमिट यू नीड द FMM डॉक्यूमेंट, जो है टूरिस्ट कार्ड. और ये टूरिस्ट कार्ड हमें लेना चाहिए था बॉर्डर में, बट लॉट ऑफ कन्फ्यूजन के वजह से हम उधर से निकल पड़े, और लोगों ने हमें बोला था कि ये टूरिस्ट कार्ड मिल जाएगा तुम्हें ला पाज में. So we're right now struggling to secure that very card. We're at the La Paz International Airport right now. Remember how we said we forgot to get our tourist cards? Yeah, we never got that, and we've been trying to figure that out. Sim has gone in to see if there's any way that we could actually get it at the airport from the immigration officers that we could speak to here.
Trying our luck for something that is going to make a huge difference in our journey. The chances are really low. If we get it, it's going to be a miracle. If we don't get it, kind of expected, but here we are at the airport.
She's in there working her charm. I'm out here hanging out with Everest and the van because it's really hot today. Definitely did not want to leave this guy alone, poor guy.
Back from the airport, they said there are no international flights landing today, so all the immigration officers have gone home and they'll be back tomorrow morning. Only in Mexico. First I went there, the security guard was letting me in, but then other security guard was like, where are you going? I said I'm going to the immigration. He's like, let me check, wait here. He went inside, checked. He's like, there's nobody in the immigration office. I said, how come? He's like, because there's no international flights landing today. All the immigration officers have already gone home. Kal subah aana, kal international flights hai. So starting 8 AM they'll be here. So come first thing in the morning. So we have to stay in La Paz one more day. Come here in the morning and hope to God they're in a good mood in the morning and they give it to us.
They told us to come back today, so I hope they are there today, or else it'll be a waste of time for us to stay an extra day here. So what's the plan? What are you going to tell them?
Tell them we lost the cards. We got here a week back.
Kind of the solution that everybody's been telling us. Just go tell them that you lost the card. Don't tell them you never got it, because you'll probably have to go back if you do that. I think we should be honest. What do you guys think? So
it's 10 PM and I was told the immigration officers will arrive around 10:30 AM. So in 20 minutes some immigration officers should be here and I can get to talk to them and see what's going on.
I'm still inside the immigration office. I'm actually kind of getting worried and nervous of what's going on. She's been in there for about half an hour now. I've not heard back. I really hope we're not in trouble, but I think she usually handles this stuff pretty well. That's why she takes in charge of talking to officials and all that stuff. We decided not to say that we lost it. We're just going to tell them the truth, that we came and we didn't know that we had to get the card. So let's see if they agree to just issuing us one here. I hope so. Everest is enjoying a cool breeze over there today. Everest.
I told him, I tried to explain him so many years, like my car is old, I had repaired. He's like, fly to Tijuana. He's like, take a local flight and fly to Tijuana. On the arrival you can get your FMM and then fly back here. And I told him I have a dog. He's like, take one by one flights. One person go, gets it, and then use one again. Or he said, your best bet is, he gave me the immigration office's address in La Paz. That opens tomorrow morning. He said, go there, tell them you lost your card, fill the form, pay the fees and get in your FMM. Try doing that tomorrow. जब मैं तेरे को बोला था सेंट फिलिपे में चल लेते हैं मैक्सिकैली, तब तो तू 2 घंटे चला नहीं.
This place called McFisher that our friend Sarah that we met in Toronto recommended us. So we have a few days left here. I'm gonna start knocking out all the food recommendation places that she has suggested for us. The first one was probably one of the best tacos I've had. This is just a classic fish taco. So good. Cafe se cafe, restaurant se restaurant. It's so hot that we're just trying to find shade. Journey is really at a halt at this point if we don't get this figured out ASAP. तो अभी technically illegal है यहाँ पे. Quite frankly, हमारी तो फट रही है क्योंकि पकड़े जाएंगे तो डिपोर्ट कर देंगे वापस और गाड़ी इधर अटक जाएगी, एवरेस्ट भी इधर अटक जाएगा. I'm thinking अभी मैं फ्लाइट बुक करूँगा and go back to the city where this can be issued. $300-400 का फटका लगने वाला है. But I have to own up to saying that it was my fault. Sim did say when we were close by that we should drive back 2 hours and I refused because I really hated going to that place.
I told you so. माशी जी नहीं यार, मेक्सिकली मीन्स बहुत गंदा है, नहीं यार बहुत गंदी जगह है, मैं मर जाऊंगा बट मैं वहाँ नहीं जाऊंगा, इतनी ज़्यादा गर्मी है वहाँ पे, इट्स सो डर्टी, ये वो इतना नाटक किया था इसने वापस मेक्सिकली जाने के लिए कि हट के इसने बोला मैं दूसरी जगह चले जाऊंगा, दूसरे बॉर्डर चले जाऊंगा, तिवाना चले जाऊंगा बट मैं वहाँ नहीं जाऊंगा. कल लास्ट होप हमारी ये इमिग्रेशन ऑफिस पे जाएंगे, होपफुली वहाँ पे कुछ मिल जाए. लास्ट ऑप्शन वही है, यू हैव टू फ्लाई बैक टू द बॉर्डर सो वी कैन कंटिन्यू द जर्नी. बट होपफुली दिस इज द ओनली बिग मिस्टेक वी विल मेक एंड इट्स ओके. इट्स 9 months. दिस इज आवर बिगेस्ट मिस्टेक. इट्स फाइन. वी आर नॉट गोना शो यू परफेक्ट सिनेरियोज. इम्परफेक्ट सिनेरियोज भी दिखाने पड़ते हैं और दिस इज़ वन ऑफ द इम्परफेक्ट सिनेरियोज. Yeah. He's from Mexico too, right? Hi, Everest. Very cute shop right next to ILM office. If you come here early, stop at this place. Gracias. This is bean, frijol, and dulce. Dulce.
Dulce, sí.
Yeah, frijol dulce. Yeah, yeah. Uno.
¿Otra más?
Yeah. It's sweet. Dulce is sweet. Gracias. Stop for a quick snack for some fresh breakfast empanadas. How was
Mexican tea kada.
it? What? You think we'll get the visa? You have to show up here first thing in the morning. Like they open at 9 a.m. but you should show up here 8 a.m. Put your name down on the registration book and then stay here and you'll be the first in line. So we told her that this is a scenario. We didn't get the card. We went to a bunch of immigration offices and they kept saying go to a bigger city and they might be able to help you, and that is what happened. Now she told us how we can basically get a legal status in as a tourist in Mexico. It's a different application than FMM. The end product is still FMM. This is what it looks like. This is not the form, this is just instruction. We have to go get this document regularization. We have to pay 3 fees, $1,400 for legal status, $594 for the FMM form, fine of $1,790. Altogether, both me and Karthik, it's coming out to 5,000 pesos. Right, flying to Tijuana, it would have been much more.
The added stress plus me getting lost plus so much other stuff. Forget it.
Bring it here, and she said we can drop it first thing in the morning, all the documents tomorrow, and by 2 p.m. we'll have our cards. I'm hopeful they'll give it. She knows what she's talking about. Turns out she was absolutely incorrect because हमारे friends ने हमें एक immigration agency recommend की, and when we presented these documents to them, they said these documents are incorrect. They only give us 30-day exit time. What it means कि हमें 30 days में country छोड़नी ही छोड़नी पड़ेगी और वापस दोबारा आना पड़ेगा. and that's not the solution we were looking for. So now we are back to square one.
Let's recap all our options so far. The first option was to fly back to the border. The second option was to drive back 1500 kilometers back to the border. Third option was to try the immigration office at the airport. The fourth option was to try the immigration office in town. But there was one last option that was calling the big guns, aka Papa's contacts.
Basically, Arappa knows someone who knows someone who knows someone in the immigration here, and we were waiting for this call, but in the meantime, I had other plans. I managed to do the best thing I've done in La Paz, which is finding Indian place and this guy is actually related to the Airbnb host. We met them last night. He got us aloo parathas for breakfast, and I haven't had them in so long. I'm dying. Karthik, are you excited for aloo parathas? Oh my god, I hate you. I can't believe I married someone who's not excited about Indian food. So I met this guy here, Surjit, and his beautiful partner in our Airbnb host right here. And guess what? He is an Indian chef and he got me. I've been telling you guys about basmati rice and he got me basmati rice. I'm going to cry. It's aloo parathas and there's biryani. This made my day. Made my day, made my life.
You're so happy.
Oh my god, so happy. Parathas after so long.
Biryani?
Yes. Bring it here, bring it here.
Basmati
Oh my
rice.
god, look at that biryani.
Basmati
Our man here has been...
He's hooked up the goods.
Yep, he hooked up with 1 liter of biryani. We asked for half a liter.
2 एयरपोर्ट है वहाँ पे, आपको इस पे जाना है SJD जो है ना।
हाँ जी, ओके।
हाँ, एक है काबो सैन लूकास, तो आप वो थोड़ा सा अपना कंफर्म कर लेना, सैन होसे दिल काबो।
ओके।
और वहाँ पे ओक्सो है, 5 बजे वो आपको मिलेंगे वहाँ पे, लोकल टाइम, मतलब लोकल आपका काबोस का टाइम। आप अपना पेपर्स लेके जाना, पासपोर्ट एंड अदर डॉक्यूमेंट्स व्हिचएवर यू हैव, वो सब लेके जाना, ठीक है?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी।
It's like we have to go to Cabo.
Yeah.
Be there, 2.5 hours, and I have to get a refund from the Airbnb lady. I don't know if she'll give it.
That's pretty epic. I mean, we spent a few days here.
Stressing out,
but it all worked out.
क्या होगा?
भाई एम्बेसी का कॉन्टैक्ट्स ना हर जगह काम आ जाता है. अगर एम्बेसी का कॉन्टैक्ट्स नहीं है तो भूल ही जाओ. गलती कर दिया तो भूल ही जाओ.
First last minute loading up the van. Everest is set. 12:30 minutes. We never make it on time. Time always increases. It says 4:30 we'll arrive, but we have to be there by 5. I highly doubt we will. We will. Okay, let's do this. At a gas station, get a Gatorade. Gatorade is a must because I instantly get dehydrated in this heat, so I always stock up some Gatorade.
We had to make a quick dhaba stop. This is Mexican dhaba. Canada or 2 lemonades coming up. Muchas gracias, amigo, for the beautiful lemonade. About 30 minutes out, we're cutting it really close with only 3 minutes to spare from when we're supposed to meet this guy. I don't know if we'll make it in time.
We've almost made it 1 minute after, 2 minutes late from 5 p.m.
Everest, do you think we'll get the FMM?
Made it to the OXXO, but I don't know where. He doesn't know what we look like, we don't know what he looks like, so this is gonna be fun, finally. Karthik, he's here.
So thankful for you.
Thank you so much, thank you.
That's just insane that this just happened. I can't even believe it. It's a lot, Mexico. You guys really pulled through that. That's not a lot. It's okay, everybody knows when I was born. But yeah, that is so awesome. I can't believe it.
Let's go.
That saved us like 3 weeks of
Driving in 3,000 kilometers of distance.
so much gas money. And guess what? You know what's crazy? We didn't even pay for it. How generous is the Mexican consulate? The relationship between Mexico and India is so good that they didn't even ask us to pay for it. That's incredible. Wow.
Money.